Hi, folks. This is Mr. Wells, your driver education instructor. Today, I want to go over the log. So, you're going to get an email from Wagner College, Lifelong Learning Department, to share a document with you, which will be your specific document. It will have your name at the top. We don't want you to use the copy of the example. We want you to use your that has your name on it. So you have to be on the lookout for that email with your specific log. Okay, this is going to be held on file for years with Wagner College for the DMV to look at should they come in and audit. Okay, and for that reason, we also have to have this in perfect order. Okay, so I'm going to show you a log right now that is not completed. It has been started but not completed. Okay, so again, you're taking the log that was sent to you, and we're going to fill in some basic information. You have to start off with your name and your New York State client ID number, which is your license number. It's the same thing as your driver's license. Okay. So when you see that, it's going to be license number. The reason why we have to do it like this is because when we submit this to New York State, it asks for a client ID number instead of a driver license number. Okay. As you're filling this out, please disregard these dates. This is from the summer. I'm finishing up the summer right now, and that's why I'm using this one. We need to have the dates that you put into your log have to correspond with the dates of the course. We can't accept anything earlier. We can't accept anything later. It has to be within the dates of the course itself. Okay. You're going to be submitting the log on lesson number 13. Okay. So you really don't have that much time to go about getting your drives in. Okay. We strongly recommend that you do an hour and a half every time you go on the road. The ideal time, in our opinion, is to do 30 minutes of observation time and then 60 minutes of behind the wheel time. Okay. So if you look at the log here, we can only, so for each date, we only want one date per. When you're going to make an entry, please don't put in the same date multiple times. Okay. Just one time, please. On top of that, uh, and we know if you've done multiple drives in the same day, we understand that. Just please add up the times and put them in to the correct categories. Okay, so the categories are behind the wheel time. We need a minimum of 6 hours and observation time, which can be as much as at 0 all the way up to 18 hours. That's going to be up to you and your parents to decide. Okay, we need to select an environment every time we go for a drive. If there were special conditions like rain or fog or dark, please put them in. And then you need to put a goal every time. Okay, so we recommend you use the parent checklist as a way to establish goals for your drive for that day. Okay, so this is right in your Google Classroom. You can access uh, the the parent checklist right here. Okay, and it has several goals for every drive that you can take. Okay, I'm not going to go over the checklist right now. That's for another video. Okay, and when you are filling in your log here, some things that have stood out for us that I want to address right now is when you are logging your time, and let's say it's observation time, you still need to put a goal. Okay. And there still must be a rating here. Okay. The ratings are from 1, which is 60%, all the way to 4, which is 100%. Okay. 4 is 100, 3 is 85, 2 is 75, and a 1 is a 60. Okay. At the end of the day, you need to have a passing score with your ratings. If they're left blank, as they are here, they count as 0. Okay. At the very end, you are going to need to put uh, your at the end, your time is going to be added up. You need to have over 24 hours. Okay. And you can see that this one was signed by the parent. Okay. Just putting their signature or putting their name and typing it in is enough for New York State DMV. Okay. Running out of time here, but that's basically